Hello, this is Liz with Crafty Devotion, and I decided I wanted to figure out a small Valentine project for Valentine's Day. I wasn't really going to do a detailed tutorial because I've done many of tutorials with showing you how to make this type of tattered wreath. But what this is this is my idea from a Dollar Tree idea. So Dollar Tree Valentine gift. And what this is a Dollar Tree item that I purchased here. If you've seen them, they're these dangles with the bells on them. And I am using the frame to create a cute mini tattered wreath. It's kind of, you can see what size it is, a little bigger than my hand there. And I removed the bow that was here on the front, and I've actually placed it up on top because I decided to make it the hanger. You can do whatever you like. I've been placing different types of things on it that I got. Some things I got, most things I've gotten from the Dollar Tree. I decided I'm going to leave the bells on because I think they'll look cute. But I wanted you to see at this point me finishing up around the edges of this project. The gorgeous fabric I'm using here, most of it is from the Dollar Tree. Plus you can use your scraps, or you can buy ribbons that you like from the Dollar Tree. But what I've used is that at the Dollar Tree they have these cute scarves, and I decided to use this one because I wanted to go a little bit red and pink. And I also purchased there's another one that's red that I purchased, but I am actually cutting it along this side, and so I cut it that way, you see, and I folded it in half. And I'm actually just cutting it. This one's nice because it's actually, I'm just cutting it the width of those X's and O's, those hugs and kisses. That's how I'm cutting it. Just doing a couple like this. This is the fabric I'm using. And I decided, well, why not make this craft something that you can go to the Dollar Tree and make yourself? So this could be maybe a gift for a teacher or anything like that, but it's all handmade. And everything that I'm using you can get from the Dollar Tree, although I'm not only using the Dollar Tree items. I have in my shop, I actually have this Valentine lace. I think I have it like 4 yards for, I don't know, $2 or something like that. I don't remember the price, but I decided I would use this lace. This one right here, it's just a piece of fabric that I had. It just happened to pop up a pink fabric, but you could use any of their ribbons. They have lots of ribbons at the Dollar Tree. You could buy one of the ribbons and you can intersperse ribbons, or you can use only the fabric. But when I do mine, I like to stagger it and kind of give it some interest with different things. If you can see, I'm going to be probably bringing out the heart lace because I like lace, and you can see the pinks in the background and this beautiful fabric, how it's just looking so gorgeous. After you cut that strip, make sure you cut it in half again, and that's the size I'm using. I'm just using the size of the fabric. So that's what you do. Just cut that piece in half, and then you'll end up with a little strip. And I'm just taking the strips and I'm lark setting them on. I know how to macrame a little bit too. I actually learned how to macrame when I was in junior high school, and I macrameed for a while when I was a 20-something-year-old, and I'm just lark setting it on. If you want to see in detail how I make my hearts and how do I attach this, and if you get confused at all, I have like 2 videos that show you how I do this. But what I decided to do, let me show you my staggering. I decided to stagger the fabric here that I showed you, my lace, the fabric again, and then a piece of pink. And I'm just putting more of this fabric. You can put more or less depending on what you have. You can use any type of fabric, or you can use ribbon, whichever you have, and just do this. And this is just my beginning, and I wanted to just show you a little bit. So now I have a lace and I have this. So next I need a piece of pink fabric, And I'm just here at the end, and I said, well, I better just show them because I don't want to have to make this again. But I will make, I also bought a red one, so I'll probably do a red one with the other red. And you make this as tight as you want, as the way it looks for you. So now it's pink, so I know I'm going to get another one of this. This is my pattern. You can put these on in any pattern that you wish. And again, detailed instructions for beginners are on my YouTube channel, so I'll put a couple of links with this video so that you can find them. Or usually if you look up on top, if I do a video, I usually like to flash across the screen some of the items that I'm using. I'll take the lace, and so that's all you do. Just keep on attaching it, and then I'm going to show you a little bit later when I'm done with this what I do next, and you can see how beautiful that looks. It just looks gorgeous. Okay, I am back, but I'm here just for a little while. I had to take a break because I had to go play with my 4-year-old, and we were playing Pokemon Battle. Maybe we'll do a battle and I'll put it on his channel.
I'm 5.
He had to interrupt me and tell me he's 5. So what I've done also is that this is just a piece of felt, and I don't like to waste stuff, so I usually grab whatever I have around, a piece of paper. This one I found some scrap felt, and I'm just putting some on it. Mod Podge Extreme Sparkle. So this is probably enough to give these little things a cute sparkle. And when we place them on our thing, our project, if I end up deciding to place them on the project, then they will be ready. But if not, but you can see how you can use for $1, how many are there? Probably about 20 or maybe even 50, I don't know. But you can make something gorgeous and sparkly very easily out of these type of scatter beads. I don't do a lot of glitter, but I had seen this fine glitter at Walmart. I think I got it probably. And I had one time wanted to use it, and I never ended up using it. So I'm going to try putting it on there to see if I like the extra sparkle it adds. And of course it would be something you might want to prepare ahead of time because it needs to dry a little. That's why I said, oh well, I'll go ahead and do that because I got this bright idea. If it doesn't work, guess what? It didn't cost much. But I believe this is going to work. I've used the glitter Mod Podge, and what I was originally going to use was my nail polish, because nail polish is so good at Dollar Tree. They have the glitter nail polishes, the clear or the silver, and if you brush it on this, it will give it a shine, an enamel shine, and then it just looks beautiful. I actually have a tutorial where I show you what I did with a lot of things from the Dollar Trees that I use. Instead of buying the more expensive stuff, I was using some of the Dollar Tree items, which I can place a link on that. The edge is up on both sides, and then I decided to cut, and not when I cut that ribbon, and then I cut it in half again. I'm just leaving it long so that it'll dangle down in a tassel. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to attach it the exact same way I had attached it earlier, and except I'm gonna leave one side shorter and the other side long. So the long side's gonna hang down here near the edge. So let me grab that piece there. Okay, so you can see there's this short side, and then there's this really long side, and the long side's gonna hang down. And this I can put as many as I want. I decided, I think I cut 3 or 4. So here, I'm just folding it short like that instead of long, and attaching it the same way. And you can attach them differently too. You can just knot them on there, or in one of my tutorials that I've shown you, I showed you how to make an actual large knot already. And what I'm doing is I'm building this tattered tassel here at the bottom. So originally it was just the bells with the, and then I also did the same with, I got a little bit longer piece of the pink, of the heart lace, and I may use a couple of the ribbons that I got from, I did get a few ribbons from Dollar Tree. You don't have to, like my lace, you can go ahead and buy my lace from my shop, but that's not what this is all about. This is all about using, for me, I like to show you how to use your own stuff because I am a frugal crafter. I have a shop and I try to provide laces and things like that at a very reasonable price. I'm not always able to, but I try make them not too expensive. But then I like to come up with ideas where you can actually use those items and then actually use your own stash also, so it doesn't get too expensive on you. So there you go. Those at the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and keep on adding different things on here with beads to, like for this bead right here, I would probably take a piece of either the fabric, the pink fabric. Here's the pink fabric, and use that and attach it like that. Attach this part on because it's harder to, you might have to bring out the glue or something like that. I want you to just use whatever you have, whatever ribbon, whatever pearls, whatever leftover stuff that you can find in your stash, and put it on your project. And then we will fix this tattered heart, and I'll kind of go when we get to the end. So here, let me see if you can see that. See how it's just getting all long and stuff down here. Okay, here I am getting down to the final decisions. Now, I can spend a lot more time on this, but what I want you to really get the gist of what my project is that I want you to get done. And so as you can see down here, I placed just rags, pieces of the same fabric that we got from the dollar store, some of my lace. I left the pink ribbons. I don't know, I tossed in a little bit of beads. And you can go add more. Some of the other ribbons I got, I'll show you one. I made 2 bows to try and make a decision on what to make. First I was just going to put this bow on. I just made a simple bow, and I was thinking about putting that on there. That could complete it. And then I had purchased this other Dollar Tree fabric bow. I'm not sure. I think I might like how the patterns on this one go better, but I'm not sure about that yet. And let's see if you could put that on there. See, these are all things that you can decide. Now, the other thing that I do want to tell you is that depending on the fabrics you use, you see how now all the lace is coming out? Because when you do a rag or a tattered heart, you're using rags, and this can be moved around. So you can go along here and you can pull all the laces upward, so they're the ones that are visible. Or if you're saying, oh, I want more red to show, then you can pull, or pink to show, you pull up all the pinks. And then the more pink will show if you pull up all the pinks. See that? It just starts coming out. So this is all up to you how you form that. See, that's just beautiful. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, I was starting to make this without you, but I have a whole series of flower making on my YouTube channel. So you can head on over there if you want to learn a little bit more about this. But I use the same fabric, and I cut out a set of 3. And that makes this, I don't know, this is probably close to 3.5. And you can see it's not extremely straight. But I wanted to quickly show you how I'm going to turn this into a flower. My technique is using a hairpin, and I'm just putting a hairpin right in the center of the fabric. It's the same length of the fabric, and I just cut it to see. First I test my items because I could always separate this into singles, and I want you to see what it looks like. It just makes a cute little flower. So to learn more about my flower making, you can head over to my channel and find a detailed ways to make these flowers, and you'll see that they're very easy to make. I use this is a cotton thread, but you can actually use a piece of thin string. But since I actually have a lot of this is what I use probably use it until I run out, or if I need something stronger. I actually have been doubling it up because it's that thin. And this is crochet thread. This is cotton crochet thread. Looks, it's just a cute flower. I could have put petals in it, but I decided not to. And I decided I wanted to shabby it up a little bit more too by removing the edges. And I'm just really trying to make a quick video showing you my project that I decided I was going to make a quick little project to show you for Valentine's Day. This is my gift to you, for you to give you a free tutorial. And I have a lot of tutorials on my channel, or you can again join my Facebook page. So I'm thinking that this is going to go here, possibly. I don't know if I'm gonna, I could put the bow on top of it if I want, but I'm not sure. I really like the shabby look, so I may put that there, and maybe I'll put one of the hearts on top. So we'll see what decisions I make, and I hope you make your own decisions on how you decorate your shabby tattered Valentine. All right, I brought back my little hearts, and you can see the plain one here, and then these are the ones I put a little bit of glitter on. I don't know if you're getting a good shine there, but trying to move it around so you can get to see the shine. Now let's see, this one here was just with the Mod Podge. This one's not completely dry, nor is this one, because I put the Mod, they were the last ones I did, and I put glitter on them. And I'm actually thinking I love the Mod Podge by itself rather than adding the extra glitter. And then this is it plain. Can you see how it just ups it? Now the other thing I learned about these clear things is this will actually look even beautiful also if you turn it around. You can see that the glitter still shows to the opposite side, so you'll actually have a choice. So with it this way, I think I like this one so far better when I flipped it. So this is the side that has the glitter on it. You only have to put glitter on one side, and then you can decide which side you like best. But I'm pretty sure I've decided where I'm going to place my things, and I think I'm going to place, I decided I'm going to use both. The red one, I'm going to put the flower here, and I think I'll put the love, I don't know, I can put it here. That would look really cute. So this is also a ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use that word love as part of my a word on my tattered Valentine. And I will probably place one of these here, and maybe even one here in the middle. And they also had red in these, so you can experiment with the red if you want. Or, you know, if you don't want to do this part could also work really cute all the way around the entire wreath with nothing else. You embellish as much as you like, and do that, because I want you to come up with your own ideas and embellish that way. So I'm gonna finish up here what I'm planning, but I decided I better show you those. I wanted to show you those because I was starting to bring them out, but these are my ideas, and if I stick with it, we will see. I decided that this needed a punch of pink on it, so I decided to make a pink flower for it. So I'm making a pink flower. Now you can use the pink flowers that are already pre-made from the Dollar Tree, but one of the things I do with this fabric is I do melt it. Careful when you're melting anything, please. It is something you have to be careful with because you can burn things. I wanted to keep it pretty simple because I wanted you to have ideas on things that you can do, and you can make this project your own. This is how she came out. I tried to pull my camera back a little bit to give you a little bit more view. There, I'll take some photos and add them to this. But please head on over to my channel and you'll find more ideas. Probably not Valentine ideas, but I'll show you details on how I have made my flowers and other ideas I have. So it's just adorable. This could be considered a Valentine door hanger because you can still hang it. You can hang it from the heart if you want, like this on the door, or you can use this to hang it from the doorknob. Make it big enough to hang it from the doorknob. This is the ribbon that was already on it. And then this also, let me see, where's that piece that I was showing you? Oh, here it is. So these are also at Dollar Tree, and I removed the heart from there. And at first I was going to use it as the background for these, for the scatter beads. That's what was my original idea. But I decided to put the heart just right on top of this red here. But this is just a perfect little miniature heart you can put love into, and you can utilize this ribbon. It's just perfect for that ribbon. You can place it anywhere you like, and like I said, you can keep the bowels, you can remove the bowels, but you can see how gorgeous that looks. And you can see there, look how gorgeous that looks. But it does take quite a while for you to make it. I'm doing my tutorial very quickly, so it looks like it doesn't, but it takes a while. You put a lot of love into this Valentine if you make this Tattered Heart shabby wall hanger Valentine. And you can place it on your door, you can place it on the door of your Valentine, or whatever you want. But there you go, it's just gorgeous, and I hope you are inspired to create your own. So, and then I just finished off a couple of the edges, like I finished the edges off on there. Some of these you can finish the edges off of them if you want, and you can put as much detail in this as you want. So you can go around and finish off the edges and like this all the way around this heart if you want, but I like the tattered look. So, but I did do that on most of these pieces that are hanging here. So most of the edges I either cut in the slant, or I, you know, gave it that little, I don't know what that's called, but you can work with this and make it any way you want. This is Liz with Crafty Devotion. I hope you are inspired and you make your own tattered rag wreath.